Yo, Pitmasters, what is up? You know I like to please my cameraman, but we might be overdoing it a little bit this time. We cooked our steak so many different ways, and every time you guys think, this guy can't have another idea. He's running out of ideas, the inspiration is gone. Nothing further from the truth. Morrison, our cameraman, he loves steak. But what he loves even more is Parmesan cheese.
That's right.
Parmesan cheese. So I thought, what is a good way to surprise him with a nice crusty Parmesan cheese steak? You like that sound, Morrison?
Do you have the Parmesan already here?
I have it, but if I give it to you already, it's like already spoiling the secrets of the flavors.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
It's all mine. My precious. Autorizzone Consorzio Grana Padano, and the number is 99/2173. Certificato da organismo do controllo autorizzata dal MIPAF.
Yeah.
Just so you know. All right, we need to focus. Morrison, let's get the show on the road. We need to be grilling some steak, and we got a beautiful old bark steak. Absolutely fantastic, dry aged, beautiful marbling. Time to grill it. Denise, you want a piece?
No.
We got one on the crew that doesn't like cheese. Look at this beauty of a steak. Absolutely gorgeous. Now we're not gonna do a reverse sear because it's only 1.5 finger sticks maximum. So that would mean if we do a reverse sear, we might not get a good crust. So I would definitely want a good crust on the outside. So we'll start with that. And if we need, we can still go a little longer on it. We're gonna fire up our grill using our favorite Kamado Joe big block charcoal. We're going to put in the fire starters and light it up. Time to put our steak on the grill. While cooking our steak, we want to rotate it as much as possible just to make sure we're building up that crust. Look at that beautiful fat sizzling. This is going to be a good steak. This steak is looking good. Time to take it off the grill and let it rest. Now, as you might have noticed, we didn't season this steak with any salt. We're gonna work on that right now. This is going to be our seasoning. So what I came up with is baking a cheese cookie. We're not getting into a baking channel, but we're baking cheese. We're making sure that it turns into a soft goo. I got this cast iron pan. Put it on the grill grate. I cut out a little bit of baking paper. We'll put that in there. Gotta be Dutch to have this much cheese. We'll take a big chunk out of that. There we go. My guess is this is around 200 grams. We're gonna grate that up into our pan. It's always the same thing. Always stealing my cheese. What are you gonna do with these millennials? Now we are going to close the lid and let this turn into a Parmesan cheese cookie. Let's take a look. Whoa, this is starting to look good. I'm inclined to think that our cookie is done. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not a baker, but it looks good. I think we got out most of the grease and it's soft. So let's take it out, put it on the steak and see if we can wrap the steak in it. So we'll let the grease drop back into the pan. Here we go. We don't need that. And then we're going to place this cookie on top of our steak. Now that is what I call a cookie. I'm going to work the spatula between the baking paper and the cheese. Make sure we take it off carefully. While the cheese is still hot, we're going to try and wrap it around the steak. Are you getting excited, Morrison? Because if you don't like it, we're gonna have problems. Oh, there we go. You gotta do this right away, otherwise your cookie is going to crumble. Look. Oh, I love cheese myself. Wow, this is gonna be very, very tasty. We got some beautiful fire roasted spring onions. Look at that. Nice and all charred up. This is gonna be the base of our sauce. We'll put them straight into our blender. 1 jalapeno, a fresh garlic clove, the juice of a lime, a few twigs of chives, and a thumb-sized chunk Parmesan cheese. And finally a little bit of parsley. Grind that all up, and when it starts to turn into small chunks, add 5 tablespoons of olive oil. Time for a quick taste test. Ooh, you got the acidity and you got the jalapeno, bringing some real heat. But it needs more salt and it needs a little bit of black pepper. So we'll add around a teaspoon of sea salt, some good old fresh ground black pepper to give you that kick in the teeth, and finally whisk it up a little more. There we go. One more try. Oh my God. Marcin, stick your finger in there. You're gonna love, come on, I know it's weird, do it. You're gonna love it. Wait for it. Yeah. Well, I'm all ready to go. I got my steak cheese crusted, Marcin, specially made for you because you like your Parmesan cheese. I got a good sauce to go with it, and a good sauce means that it got a little bit of acidity, it got some heat, it got all kinds of things that makes your food exciting. And when you bring it all together with a nice piece of bread, this is gonna be some good eating. Hope you're excited, Marcin. This one's especially for you.
Yes!
Yes! So you know it, if you like this and you like and appreciate Marcin and all he does for this YouTube channel, then leave us a big thumbs up. Go, go, go. You hear that, Marcin?
Beautiful.
It's beautiful. Call your mama. Tell her about all the beautiful things you've seen today. That is how the cookie crumbles. Look at it. Got that beautiful juicy red steak. We got the cheese crust. Oh my God, Marcin. I think I'm gonna have to eat your steak. I hear you secretly sitting in your chair with your tablet, watching YouTube, Pitmaster X, all these really nice and juicy videos. I can hear you breathing heavily, watching this steak and the Parmesan while we pour in that sauce. Shame on you. You should be out there grilling. But since you're not out there and we grilled up a steak, we might as well do a taste test. Look at this thing. Whoa, there we go. Now I'm eating this steak, but actually I made this for Marcin specially, so there you go, son.
Son.
You don't want to be affiliated with me? Oh, Marie's son. Hi.
So what do you think? Or you want to know what I think?
You tell me what you think first, and then I'll tell you what I think.
The taste is amazing. Everything just fits. However,
okay, let me stop you right there.
it's still a bit of a struggle to get actually the cheese on the steak.
How did it taste?
Amazing.
So,
It is amazing.
the Parmesan crusted cheese steak, fantastic. Especially with this sauce. Maybe a little slice of bread to go with it. I'm a happy man. And maybe a beer to get some of that nice heat off the tongue. Fresh summer beer. This stuff is good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, then leave us a big thumbs up and a comment down below. I want to say a special thank you to all of our patrons and our YouTube members. You guys freaking rock. Hope to see you guys next time. We're not going to be making a steak for Marcin, I promise. And have fun in the meantime. Oh nee, eet smakelijk and keep on grilling. I like that sauce.
Oh nee.
Dat is wel leuk. Voor de afwerking komt er geen veel leuk.
Dan die foutjes maken er dan niet uit.
Nee.
Maar elkaar gelachen dus wel.
Nu wel, dat is ook grappig.